Hey guys, this is Tori with Acoustic Interviews, and I'm here with Paradise Fears. Can you introduce yourselves and self?
Yeah, I'm Sam, and I sing for Paradise Fears.
That's awesome, Sam. So who are your musical inspirations?
That's kind of constantly evolving over time. I think very much initially it was kind of the same vein of music that we play and tour with a lot now, like the All Time Lows and the Mayday Parades. But as we've kind of grown as musicians and touring artists, I think we've also grown as music listeners. So now it's a lot of, for me personally, it's a lot of like Matt Carney, Parachute is one of my favorite bands. I think Drake is an amazing musician. Like I think any lyricist can learn things from Drake. So I suppose he's an inspiration.
Cool. How'd your band get started?
We started playing covers together in high school, mostly, for the chicks. No, there was a bunch of school events that required talent, and we were the only six kids in the entirety of Vermilion High School that really liked like Taking Back Sunday and Brand New. So we were like, well, I guess we better start playing those songs together, and yeah, we just kind of found each other and worked it out from there. Started going to shows, started writing music, and yeah, it's a American
Awesome.
dream story.
How do you feel about people who download music illegally?
I can understand your drive to do it. Like, I think it is like a little bit, it is like a little sad, but my perspective on it is a little bit jaded because we come from a genre and have a fan base that is so loyal and so supportive that not only do they buy our music, they also buy tons of merchandise, and they come out to shows in bulk, which means that we can sell tickets, which means we make more money from touring. So I see it, and I'm so young as a musician that I've never really known anything other than this like stage of like massive illegal downloading. So it's less of I think it's like, I'm like, wow, things now suck. I'm like, wow, things now are okay. And then when people tell me about how it used to be, when people actually used to buy music, I'm like, holy crap. Man, how awesome would it have been to be a musician back then? Totally would have gotten addicted to cocaine because you could afford cocaine. And now we're just past that. But no, I get to do what I love, so as long as I can keep just maintaining stasis with where I'm at, I will never complain about anything financially.
That's a great answer. I think that's one of the best answers we've ever gotten to that question.
Thank you very much.
If you were to be arrested, what would it be for?
Probably public urination. I drink a lot of water and have to pee all the time, and honestly, I'm never in a place where I can just get to a bathroom all the time. I don't live like that. So I suppose if I'm constantly if I'm in a van, maybe they'll I pee into bottles a lot, and I feel like if I was seen by a police officer, we would be pulled over and I would be arrested for that because that's public. So yeah, that would definitely be it.
Okay. What's your craziest fan experience?
I get asked that question a lot, and I have difficulty answering it because no fan experience. Crazy seems to have such a negative connotation to me, and I always think the crazier, that's so much cooler for me, because the more dedicated they are and the more they're people do crazy things for our band all the time. People drive freaking 20 hours to see our band. People get on airplanes to come see our band, and to me that's the craziest thing. But I want to call it a crazy fan experience because really that's just crazy awesome. It's crazy cool that they're doing that for us. We've never had anything that's been too bad. I don't know. I always think it's weird when people talk very seriously as if I'm in a relationship with them on the internet. That's the kind of thing that just really it throws me off a little bit.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about girls who kind of say, oh, well, I'm in a relationship with him online?
If they're genuinely trying to convince people of that and trying to use it to gain status, then I hate that. I think that is my least favorite thing ever. But if they're just, being cute 15-year-olds who are, shipping me and them, I'm like, that's adorable. I think they obviously know that we're not in a committed relationship. And so, yeah, then at that point it's cute. But if they're the kind of people who are going off and popping off online and trying to brag about it because we have a picture together, so they're like, oh, I can tell people we're dating now, that I'm like, let's not do that. Because that just hurts me and my personal relationships. And yeah, and it makes other people feel uncomfortable, and it portrays me in a light that I don't like being seen in.
Do you guys have any nicknames in the band?
Yeah, all of them. All of us have crazy nicknames. It's awesome, actually. Our merch guy is we're all from South Dakota. We're these tiny little, wide-eyed puppy dog South Dakota kids, and our merch guy is like cut from like limestone in Jersey City in New Jersey. So he's like constantly like giving us like crazy ass nicknames and stuff. So I'm called Twa, or like any variation of that. Like Twasin McAllister came up with, what was the one that came up? Oh, Twazimoto was one that, because my Twitter name is Sam2 Miller, then it became Sam, then it just became Sam2, then it became Sammy2, then it became Sammy Twa, and then it was just Twa. Lucas, we call Lucas Booty. I don't know why, just because he's Booty. Booty or Lou. Jordan, our guitar player, is like Jay Brutal or just Jay all the time. So yeah, Cole is Toby. I don't know, it's weird. It's just, that's, I don't strive to understand those nicknames, but I know that they exist and I am a big fan of them. I use them.
What do you wish for on 11/11?
I don't know, it's kind of different every time. A lot of times, like, you know, happiness for my family and for the people that I love. Sometimes I wish for more, like, material things, like, I wish that this goes right for our band, or I wish that this goes right for me. Sometimes when I'm feeling super romantic, there'll be, like, a girl that I'll be like, I hope she notices me.
That's really cute. Are you a night owl or a morning bird?
Morning bird, definitely. I usually, on like a normal tour, I'll fall asleep by like 11 p.m. every night and be like the first guy up in the morning. But lately I've been just doing a lot of sleeping. I'm not sure why that is. Exhaustion, probably. But no, if I had my way about it, I would fall asleep at 10 p.m. every night and wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. 8 hours of sleep, 6 a.m., watch the sunrise, drink my coffee. Like that's I want that to be my life someday.
I do have to ask this for all the fangirls. What do you look for in your dream girl?
I tell people this a lot, actually. I'm a big believer in, like, physical attractiveness expanding beyond just kind of what you see when you look at, like, a picture of a person. Like, my main thing is, like, facial idiosyncrasies. I love girls that say things, like, strangely, or, like, they make weird faces, or they, like, I don't know, this is why I always think I'd be, like, great, like, dating an actress, because actresses have such, like, active faces when they're acting. I love girls that look like over-dramatic actresses when they're just talking regularly. And
Got the
so
whole hand motion
that's
thing
like,
going.
yeah, hand motions, or, like, they're constantly doing, like, weird things with their faces that are so unique to them, and I can, like, often, like, point it out. Like, I could tell you, like, you know, what I like about someone. And then I guess beyond that, I like girls that are really, really smart. Like, intelligence is important to me. And I think the most important thing in a relationship is, like, the ability to have a conversation. Mm-hmm. And so I can always, when you have a conversation with someone and you feel like you never get to the end of a conversation because a new one always keeps starting, that's, like, for me, that's, you can feel that. It's, like, it just comes so naturally and so easily. That's, like, the perfect relationship. I think that's what I look for in a girl.
Awesome. And last question, do you have any plans for the future? Anything you want to promote?
We're actually not really pushing anything right now because we're on the last date of a tour that we were promoting with Forever the Sickest Kids. Tour ends today, and then we go out and we're gonna go make a record. So in 3-4 months, I'll definitely have something that'll be very, that we'll be pushing very, very hard. But for right now, just our last single is called Home. We just did a cover song of a song called The Fighter by Gym Class Heroes and Ryan Tedder, and we did it to benefit Children's Miracle Network. And that song is available for purchase on iTunes, and all the proceeds from it go to Children's Miracle Network. And we did a video where we actually got to visit a children's hospital, and now subsequently we get to go to, like, several more children's hospitals. So yeah, if you have an opportunity, check that out. It's on the very top of our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/ParadiseSpheres. There's a place where you can donate to Children's Miracle Network. So that's
awesome.
what we're trying to do. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Of course.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.